Hello everyone, Jensen Organist here, and welcome back to another episode of Apotheosis. Hope you all are having a good day today. Last time we found this compass that points across the ocean. So oh, hi Icicle, I didn't realize you were still down there. We are heading across the ocean. And I didn't get enough of a downward trajectory to get decent flight. So we're going to fly down and then hop in a boat and head over until... Oh, wait, I see something already. Okay, looks like that might be our island. I'm just going to take these off. There we go. Quick way down. Hop in a boat. And, yeah, I'm thinking this might be our island. That's awfully close. I mean, you can practically see it from there. I wonder why I didn't see it when we were going across last time. But, yeah, so this is... I'm guessing this is where we're headed. Our compass is pointing slightly over here. But this is quite the mountain, and the architecture seems similar to that. Yeah. So I think we're gonna make landfall over here, and I guess we'll start by investigating this tower. And here we are. Runic catalyst up there for the win. Haven't needed these in a while. Now that we've got shulker boxes, I could use another shulker box. My shulker box situation, not great. I was doing a little bit of inventory management before starting the episode. And yeah, both of my shulker boxes are full. One of them is full of bundles that are full. So, yeah. Maybe next time we hit a town, we will... I think I have enough runic catalyst to turn that in. So, yeah, but I guess we'll head up the mountain here and probably get a better view of the island from up there. That's a sheep, not a goat. That's goats over on that mountain. We are not going over there. Icicle does not know. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything here. But it looks like this might be a series of islands. Definitely that's the back of my head. Something over there. And I'm pretty sure I saw a goat down there. That's a goat right there. Yeah, nope, no goats. No goats, no lava. Alright, so our compass is pointing us back this way. AB! It's pointing us over that way, maybe? Oh, what is that? Compass points that way. Banner thingy over here. I think we're going banner thingy first. Banner thing says present. By the way, I am once again pre-recording because I'm going to be out of town. We got some scales. So just know if you tell me things, I may not have a chance to react to them for a week or so. So just know I will take them into account. But yeah, it may be a little while. So, yeah, all right. I think I'm going to hop in a boat because the compass is going that way. So we're going to follow that on to the next thing. So I haven't gone far at all because the compass is pointing here to this lodestone. All right, so that's what we found. I wonder if there's anything down here? Doesn't look like it. So then the question becomes, where do we go next? Uh-oh. And the answer is I don't know, and it's raining! Yay! Well, I guess maybe I will explore this island a little bit more first before we head out to those other locations. Because I'm guessing if this is where the compass brought us to, there's probably more to this island than just a little gateway right there. Yeah, good call on searching this island. We seem to have found an entire town here. Looking very cool. So, time to explore. Looks like there's quite a bit here. So, we will see what all we can find. This place just looks so cool. Hey, there's our tower. Let's do that first. Then we can just have that checked off. And then we will go and explore the village with its villagers, iron golems, cool architecture. Alright, hopefully there's an easy way up there. Do I have my water bucket? I do have my water bucket. Yay! Oh, there's a whole thing over there. Alright, well, tower first. Oh, this is a whole... Oh, wait, this is not the tower. Hang on, we're going tower. Let's see here. How are we getting... So there are platforms up there. It looks like I'm parkouring this tree. That is indeed what we are doing. We are parkouring the tree. This way? Good job. I didn't fall out of the tree. I don't know what you're talking about. Where am I going from here? I am going over here. Not over here. Over there. Whee! Oh, that was almost very bad. I do not think I can hit this ladder. At least I'm not going to fall far if I miss. Yeah, good call. 1, 2, 3. Ladder? Ladder! What we got? Ah! Spruce planks. Fantastic. It's almost like I need these to climb to the top. Almost. Who would have guessed? You know, I should probably make like a platform to go around, but yeah, that would be doing things the easy way. I'm a little bit concerned if I pour water down. Oh no, it's not going to go all the way to the village. So that's fine. We're going to do that. And da-da-da! We are back here. And we are 78%. But we have now reached sod. And then, of course, there's this error, which I think has been hinted to in something that we have explored. So, yeah. Let's see here. All right, so there was something right here. So we're going to go explore that. And then we have a couple of things over there. And then we will go down into the village. I thought I might make that. I didn't. And we should probably sleep. So that the rain goes away, and so that mobs don't come for us. Alright. And... oh, good, parkour. Uh-huh. Everybody's favorite. No! Haha! First try! Oh, heck. I don't know how much that's actually going to help me. Oh, it's fine. Easy. Easy mode. Please tell me I'm at the top. Wait. Wait. I... Are you telling me that I parkoured all the way up here and there is nothing here? This is a ripoff. Part of me wonders if there's something up there. There's nothing up here. Scam. I just did parkour for nothing. There's not even a runic catalyst in here. Is there something in the floor that I missed? I don't see any of the fancy blocks. Boo! Worst thing ever. Icicle. No runic catalyst. No, nothing. I did parkour. I didn't have to do parkour. It was parkour to get to the tree that I already climbed up. This has something in it. Up we go. Where are my blocks? Where's the center? All that for 7 scales. At the very least, I could have gotten a Japanese transistor radio. Icicle on to the next course. Course? I say that like I'm making a meal out of this. I'm not making a meal. Okay, if there is more useless parkour in here, I'm going to have words with the manager. Oh, what did I just... Oh, there's pressure plates there. Okay. Alright, this just appears to be a staircase. I can live with a staircase. Ooh, whole bunch of stuff. A book. The Path Part 2. Oh, good reading. The Path Part 3. The Path Part 1. Alright, let's grab these books here. I don't think I need that anymore. Okay. We'll grab Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Alright, Part 1. The Arc of Twilight. As creatures blessed with memory, we can see the cycles in nature that others cannot. When a rock gibbon or horse sees water in a spring flow off the falls into a river and out to sea, there is no indication that it will return. And yet, when we see the rain, our memories tell us that very water is returning to its lofty perch. Similarly, when the moons rise and blaze across the horizon, only to set once again, what bee or butterfly of the wood could predict they will ever rise again? And yet, when the first rays of dawn break the chill of the night, we know that the Toran will run its course once more. Moreover, when the great philosophers, magicians, and sages finally breathe their last breath, perhaps their faithful dogs will whine and hang their heads. But we know that their wisdom will once again be reborn in the clear eyes of the infant. Indeed, our power of memory is great, but it is not all-powerful. While we can intuit the workings of these cycles, we are not permitted to view the transmutations which change the setting Toran to the rising, or the waters of the ocean to the rain, or the old soul to the new. Thus, for every arc of the natural cycle we can see modifying the world, there must be a hidden arc of twilight which returns it to its starting point. Interesting. Okay. Lesson 2. Part 2. What was it called? Lesson of the Siha River. Long book. Here we go. While one Drehmal with a rowboat can navigate the placid Ogai River, the rolling Siha requires a crew of at least 4 to portage the rafts up its steep waterfalls. There is no such limitation for vibrant salmon. Despite their great size, they swim up the Siha every year, with the power of weak divine magic to lay their eggs in the highlands. Until the roads and cliffside town were built, imitating salmon was one of the most dangerous tasks done in all of Sod. And yet, as part of the annual rituals for the harvest spirits, it was, and still is, one of the greatest honors for young, strong Sodden to be selected to undergo. And so it was that 4 were chosen to sail through the hidden vale from the mouth of the Siha up to the highlands. One was a young warrior, seeking to inflict pain and receive it for her country. Another was a young politician, seeking the pleasures of fame while bringing the pleasures of honor to his homeland. A third was a young monk, seeking to relieve themselves from the fear through devotion while bringing the fear of the divine wrath to their congregation. Finally, a fourth was a woodcarver. He only sought survival and to accumulate wisdom, which would aid his family's practice. As they began on their journey, the 4 were in high spirits. Suddenly, however, the monk's voice cried out in alarm, and a terrible scraping sound echoed on the steep walls of the gorge. A jagged rock had burst through the raft. Following the politician's lead and using the warrior's strength, they managed to wade through the strong current and bring the raft to a stony bank. Then, breathing heavily, they sat down to plan their next move. The warrior spoke first. This hole is inconsequential. Though it might be painful and difficult to continue, we should still proceed. Agreeing to try, the 4 placed the raft back in the river and tried to paddle with all their might, but were swiftly rejected by the strong current and hole in the hull. Next, the politician spoke. The other townsfolk will not know what transpired. We should abandon the boat here and simply walk back, telling them we reached the top. After all, it is a lovely day, and it would be much more pleasurable to quit now than continue and fail again. But after attempting to scale the tall gorge wall, it became clear they were trapped. Third, the monk's voice rose quaveringly. I am fearful of what will happen to us if we try to continue forward, climb that steep wall, or scale back down among the rocks. We should hope that they fear for us and wait for rescue. And so they began to wait. The warrior became impatient and began to cruelly mock the monk. The monk sat, head in his hands, in the throes of panic, and the politician lazily perched on the rock, practicing his campaign speeches. Finally, the woodcarver spoke. I have finished a patch for the raft. I am not sure that it will hold, but the 4 of us set out with one goal in mind. Though I am not as accomplished, I think that the only way we can reach the top of the river is if we work together and use each of our strengths. And so they set out again. The warrior used their great strength to row against the current. The politician told amusing stories to keep spirits high. The monk kept a careful eye on the surrounding rocks to look for trouble. And the woodcarver did his best to learn all he could along the journey, while offering encouragement and keeping the others focused on their task. It was thus, only with the woodcarver's words, that the 4 young Drehmal were able to traverse the Siha. If nothing else, this tale certainly illustrates the might of the vibrant salmon. Okay. And finally, The Path Part 3, Eternal Enlightenment. As we have seen, us Drehmal are blessed with keen power of memory, but we are also blessed with other powers in common with the other creatures, pain, pleasure, and fear. These 3 powers were granted by the 3, Main, Moan, and Tethlane, and each can be channeled for good or evil. Pain is a powerful motivator. While it can be used for evil to wage war or extract information from a prisoner, it can also be sought in order to strengthen one's body and makes the accomplishments of a goal all the sweeter. Pleasure, too, is a powerful motivator. While it can be used for evil by way of overindulgence, greed, or carnal acts, and can distract from solemn duties, it can also bring happiness through laughter, excitement, friendship, and joint parenthood. Fear is the 3rd powerful motivator. It can be used for evil when one succumbs to ennui or chooses to inflict it unwanted upon others through barbarism or xenophobia. However, it also does good by warning those in danger and saving life and limb. With our powerful memories, we can see the strength and drawbacks of each powerful motivator. By harnessing them through thoughtful actions and compromise, we can accomplish great things and accumulate what is known as wisdom. Perhaps the wisest individual in all of Sod is Mari, the laughing dragon himself. By seeing all there was to see, if pain, pleasure, and fear of Dremari in his travels throughout the realm, he managed to find such wisdom that he has managed to live entirely within the daytime of the world after glimpsing the Ark of Twilight. It is our duty to follow his example and find a way to become truly eternal. By achieving great wisdom, we can follow Mari's lead and forever continue our journey of discovery. Only then will we truly begin to make progress along the path of enlightenment. One day, we too shall glimpse the Ark of Twilight and know all there is to know. This is why those of the path emblazon ourselves with the insignia of midair vibrant salmon. While the cycle will likely recycle most of our souls to be born anew, we seek, in this life or next, to forever move against the current until we can become like the laughing dragon. It is important to reiterate. To be taken for rebirth by the Ark of Twilight is not a failing. For those who have accumulated wisdom, that wisdom must remain in the soul of the newborn. By drawing upon it, it will be all the easier for them to stride confidently down the path. Rather than being controlled by our pain, pleasure, and fear, we shall control ourselves with our unique, keen memories. And perhaps, someday, we or our descendants shall reach the summit of the Siha Highlands and see what lies beyond. Okay. Interesting. It's really quite insightful. Yeah. And what do we have here? Arena Catalyst. Because of course we do. Oh, there's a... Seems to be some kind of fortification over there. What else can we see up here? A raiding party up on the mountain. So where is this river? Oh, I wonder if that's it. There. I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, I think we're gonna go over there first, and then work our way down. This should be easy enough to get to. I actually let myself fall enough this time. We got a sign. Welcome to Mora. Okay. I hear people. Let's go see. Let's see here. Anything here? Nope. We'll go see what this is. Nothing here, but we'll head upstairs. These are big steps. Hello, good sir. I'm continuing upstairs. There's a boat. And whatever that is. There's a bed here. Seems like there's nothing else in here, unless we need to go up there. Probably. We'll just plop that right there. And go over here. Anything up here? No. There's a couple of gold blocks. Raw gold. Do I need those? I don't. Okay. Alright. So it doesn't appear to be anything in here other than a statue of a duck. Donald approves. I feel like I must be missing something in here, but I don't see anything. Okay, well, let's go see if there's anything in any of the houses. Look, villagers. Hi, villagers. Uh-huh, here's something. Ooh. Yes, please. Don't mind me. I'm just here raiding. What do we got? Scarlet Starlets, Orange, Cream Dreams. Is this ice cream? Did I miss a sign on the way in? No. Let's see here. Whoops. Oh, hello. Runic Blacksmith. You have Sunrise Seekers. Unbreaking 2. Roam far, see lots, worry not. When on feet. Plus 12 max health. Plus 15 movement speed. Minus 95% attack damage. Plus 3 armor plus... I would love to be able to walk faster. Hang on. Where is this? I don't have a ton of scales at the moment, but I have enough. Hi, boots, please. We will definitely need to put unbreaking on those, and maybe some. Oh yeah, we could put other things on there. I don't want to make it a habit of wearing these, obviously, because yeah, the lack of attack damage, but I feel like this is not that much faster. Are these slowing me down? Is something else slowing me down? The helmet's slowing me down. I can take that off. This really doesn't feel like it's that much faster. The health is nice. Anything in here? Some scales. I don't need that. I really don't need the experience, because I don't lose experience when I die now. Fishing rod. Fish. Anything in here? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, looks like it's nighttime. Not quite. Okay. What's that? Butter's tax docs. I started to wonder whether it could ever happen. Only a couple years, I thought, living here in Mora, and then I'd be away. A few months flew by, and years turned into decades. I met Carve. The kids came and left beyond the Ark. Carve followed. For 2 months, I grieved. Only now, despite 30 long years teaching and writing about it, does Rita Asa join the path. Recently, it has become clear why most pilgrims are old. For most of my life, I figured that it was because only the wise can appreciate the patterns that govern the world around us. But the truth is so much simpler. The only ones able to let go of all worldly attachments to pursue a goal with every fiber of their being are those with few attachments left at all. I asked Great Mari whether he thought this showed a lack of character on my part, but he just smiled and warmly embraced me. As is his way, he didn't say much. But he did tell me the following words, which I will never forget. Just like the moons, Drehmal follows cycles, Rita. That you have begun to grasp that isn't a flaw. Though he didn't say anything else, this was enough for me to make up my mind. I apologized to Quera, Bob, and all the others who brought me joy daily in this place. And most of all, I apologize to the children. We will never meet again, I expect. Whoever reads this, I encourage you to continue down the path when the time is right. Never stop learning. Okay. Hi, excuse me, I need to sleep. So, obviously this guy went adventuring on the ultimate adventure, perhaps. Bonsai Bob's Tree of Life. Bonsai for sale, 13 scales. Or I could go get some in the woods for free. Well, I think... Did we go in this house? Yes, that was where the diamond stuff was. Okay. So I guess we are heading down. And I'll tell you what, we are going to go for this boat. And then we are going to leave exploration of the rest of the town for the next episode. Because there is still quite a lot to explore. And I imagine there may be a quest for us, sort of, somehow. I don't know. I guess we will find out, though. But this whole thing with, like, the Path of Enlightenment seems like maybe there is stuff for us to do here. Hello, all. Oh, we got music. And sharpness, scale, golden apple. Don't really need any more of that, but I will take this. Because I can always use more wheat. could also use those melons, but I'm not going to bother with that. Do we think there's anything in here? Nope. Alright. How about we get the advancements that says we have reached the island of Sod? Whatever that is. There we go. The Forgotten City. The island of Sod was wiped from history by Firtite's Tide Queen, leaving them in isolation for hundreds of years. Discovered new Sod. But you can see it from the shore. Okay. And here we are. Kelp Merchant. And here is the town. But I think that is where we are going to end it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and see you real soon.